It's business as usual in San Marcos. The Blanco and San Marcos rivers are flowing. Residents are enjoying the water again. But there are reminders of an unpleasant past. Severe weather in 2015 caused 2 devastating floods in San Marcos, causing the closure of parks, highways, and about 400 homes were flooded. Local government leaders traveled to Washington, D.C. in December to meet with the Department of Housing and Urban Development to discuss the flooding problems the city has had, and they asked for funding to assist in repair and prevention. Their efforts paid off in that the city has received a $25 million grant. City Councilman John Tomaiti says this wouldn't have been possible without the effective lobbying efforts of his colleagues and the support of Congressman Lloyd Doggett. Now that the funds have been secured, the planning phase is about to begin. There are many options the city might take.
Whether it be buyouts and relocation, which is one way that the HUD money can be used, or whether it be more of an engineering solution where we create a bypass channel on the Blanco River, which is the river that flooded about 400 homes.
Moving forward, the city hopes to incorporate the community in the planning process.
Part of the requirement for that use of that money is a lot of public input. So once we fine-tune the plans, we'll be communicating with the public.
The flood prevention project is a top priority.
We're committed, as you can tell now. We have a better chance of achieving the goal of fixing the flooding situation to the best of our absolute ability.
The council hopes to have a detailed timeline and plan by the end of this year. For Bobcat Update, I'm Victoria Ogden.
Seniors have decisions to make. After graduation, some will immediately enter the workforce, others will take a break. Another option is graduate school.
For me, what I'm looking for whenever, a grad school, I'm already in the school mindset. So for me to immediately jump on and go to grad school, I'm still keeping that same mentality.
For some students, pursuing graduate school after graduation is beneficial for them because it allows them to cut down time and grow in their career fields.
Instead of taking a year off, getting, working somewhere else and just having to come back into that routine. It was easier for me to, get a job on the side if I wanted to and just go ahead and be a student doing what I knew I was already doing versus doing it the opposite way, having a job and having to work back education and school into my life.
Some students say a master's degree is a necessity, especially in today's competitive job market.
I want to work in corporate, so you kind of just need a master's to really be considered.
The Texas State Graduate College is still accepting applications for the upcoming school year. Questions and concerns can be answered by a graduate advisor located on the second floor of JCK. For Bobcat Update, I am Travion Harmon.
Midterms are upon us at Texas State. Alkek Library will be open 24 hours a day through Friday to accommodate those who want to study. The library will close this weekend and remain closed through March 17th. During spring break, the university will work on Alkek's heating and air conditioning systems. Regular operating hours will resume when spring break ends on March 20th.
The bar scene in downtown San Marcos stays busy at night, and patrons need a way to get home safely. The mobile app Uber provides an alternative. Many students rely on its services to catch a ride from wherever they are to wherever they need to go.
I don't use it that much. When I do use it, I'll remember to be with other people, especially like another person such as a boy.
Using Uber services can be risky. Customer assaults have been reported nationally, and recently a driver in Michigan allegedly killed 6 people.
With all these murders and people getting assaulted and stuff like that, there's no actual checks or background checks of who's giving these people rides, and there's no surveillance necessarily that I've heard of.
The city of Austin wants Uber drivers to be fingerprinted as part of their background checks, but the company has threatened to drop its services from the Austin area if the law is implemented.
It is a bit worrying because you're just getting in a car with a random stranger, and that's something your parents always told you not to do. So the fact that there would be background checks, that would actually be nice. It doesn't hurt.
Many agree that background checks would be a good idea, but Uber drivers are concerned that the controversy might cost them their jobs.
I just got to go find another job. That's it. I was doing, the only reason why I'm driving for Uber is because I was working for the oil fields and everything got shut down, so everybody got laid off. So I've got to pay tuition somehow.
Uber and other ride-sharing companies in the region are asking voters to weigh in on the issue of fingerprinting and other safety measures. In May, voters will be asked if they would prefer less restrictive policies on the companies. The replacement ordinance will be on the ballot May 7th. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniela Gavarrete.